I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own cold trigger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be.
Alright, so pretty uneventful day. Looks like we just had an alert on AGJ, or AJG. That's one that was on our scan, so we're going to click for that on this particular account. And we're going to set up our trade. It's a pretty pricey one, and you can change this max shares to 20. Looks like
think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm up. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict. I'm a low life, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting. Don't know what I'm missing.
we got
I'm bad when I get too bored. Careful what you wishing for.
192. I'm going to trail this one. So obviously that won't be a automatic, but we'll just let it ride. That's the way the majority of our trades go. Unless, of course, it's a CEF, and then we jump right in. Let's see what we've done so far this month. Looks like 1334.18, averaging about 78.48 a day. That's profits, dividends, profits from trades, and your dividends. So we won't know until markets close and tomorrow to actually see how much dividends are paid. They vary constantly because dividends aren't all paid on the same day. So it's really up to the companies or the actual stocks which days they choose. So you can look over here and you can see that you have a ex-dividend date, a recording date, a payment date, and then the amount. So it varies from, stock to stock. You could have two of the same pay dates, but you're just not getting paid on the, well, some only give you, some could have the same executable date, but payment dates can differ vastly. So yeah, pretty slow day. Nothing really happening. We just kind of look over things. I know what is moving today is let's see where that's at. Bitcoin. Still around 54. Just need another 1% higher push and we'll close out of a few positions there. Basically just a real flat day. We'll see how those earnings come in tonight. Seems like a lot of banks. Starbucks took a dump. Medline. CNS. We don't really care, you know, these things can float around for as long as they like. If they don't ever come up and hit this point, we don't care. We'll eventually either tag it down here or it's going to come back up. We close in on it. That's what ends up happening. So you end up getting your profit no matter what. So the whole idea is not to overextend yourself in any one underlying. Now, if you got $50 million, you know, who cares what you put down on it, right? You still need to manage your money, but you know, it's going to be a lot more than what we're playing with here. But you know, everybody that comes in here and poo-poos it, it's because they're like, well, you can't make any money. It's like, no, you can't make any money quickly this way. That's not the point. The point is to take profit and to make money slowly and not ever take a loss. We purchased TLT this morning. Ugh. But yeah, there's plenty of, nothing's actually moving. It's just flat. You know, you can look at these and Calus, doesn't really matter. KRC, nothing there. You can see the ones that are already closed out. Just know that you're making money every day with this system. The more money you have, you'll be able to scale it up and still protect yourself. You don't think this works. If you can't make it work with a small amount of money, you'll never make it work on the top end because you don't understand money management. You don't understand how to protect your capital. Two of the most basic things: never lose money and no FOMO. We need to poke around here and see if anything's getting close, but it doesn't really matter. Thing is, you're going to be ready for the big downswing when it comes. A lot of times there's no warning. Been through a few of them over the years. we use these smaller size accounts to provide some guidance to people that are new to investing. You know, if you're an expert, you know, and maybe you learn something from this, maybe you don't. Looks like we caught that HUBB right at the right time, huh? Or $6 move today. We're making the money off of SLVO. You're wondering what that is. It's a X-Link Silver Shares Covered Call. Pays extraordinarily good dividend. We're making, what did we make this last month off of that? We've had this for, I don't know, 15 years. Times 0.188. 66.55 last month. And it was even more the month before, quite a bit lower in January. But yeah, it's been paying. But the price hasn't really been moving. It's been stuck in this, what, $1 range. We're like, whatever. This is what I'm talking about. When you start getting paid that kind of money, it doesn't take long. This is something like 30%. At 35.2%. Just crazy. I'll take it all day long. People get scared of it. I've been in it so long. It's paid for itself twice, 3 times since I've owned it. You'd be crazy to give it up. I mean, why would I sell it? I mean, it's already paid for itself. That's just a negative number up there. It doesn't mean anything until I sell it. And I ain't selling it. So I'll just keep on collecting. Go back to Mosaic. What's the whole strategy? Never sell it. $100 a month, come on. I'll say $50 a month. We got some neighbors just keep driving back and forth. There's another one that's been around forever. Pays consistent. I think it's like 10%, something like that. ORC. Oh, 14.4%. Got $2,400. You can see it's been around a long because our max shares are 296. We're maxed at. SLVO 354. We're maxed at. Let's see. I can't even remember if I adjusted the. Yeah, so we're still way over. Now this number changes, right? So we're over the max shares. So you got an old one up here. Let's get rid of that. There we go. But this is what I'm talking about. This is easy money. This is one of the smaller accounts that we train people with. You know. Oh, puppy's going crazy. 4 months old. Thinks he knows it all. Yeah, market's definitely flat. It's okay though. You just keep pulling in them shekels. Did we see anything today? It started off really slow, and then real quick we had what 7 sells and 6 buys this morning, and nothing since. He had a couple of alerts where he placed a couple of trades, but just nothing. Kind of an unusual Monday, but you never know. People realigning. It's the end of the month. Last week of the month, and you got 4 days left. If they've made a lot of profit, there's a lot of realigning going on, or rebalancing of portfolios. A lot of people follow this. I can't stand that. I understand the philosophy behind it, but I don't agree with it. I think it's just it's another way to churn, get commissions, but the big boys, they can do that, but even you could too, now that fees have pretty much been waived. But unless you have the high-end platform, you're going to get charged anyways. So I don't mind paying the dollar per side, but there's no way I'm going to do a rebalance and try to, well, I'm rebalanced. Why? Because everything has the same risk. That's the way I look at it. I'm not, max shares is the most I'll have in any one company, period. It doesn't matter. When you get over $1 million, or when you hit $1 million, then I have other things that we do. Just different tools. Pretty much the same strategy, and that's how we build these portfolios and make them money makers instead of losers, or where you're constantly, fighting an uphill battle, saying, well, I lost 10,000, I made 22, and so I netted 12,000. Well, to me, that's a lot of waste in there, $10,000 waste, for guessing. I don't like to guess. I want to be, I'd rather get paid for my efforts. If I come up with a plan where I'm, positive cash flow. Right now we're looking at 325 days without a loss. Pure cash flow. PNC Bank. Internet connection's slow today. Oh, what's going on? Sometimes it's Interactive Brokers, but I think it's likely that the I don't see anything interesting. TCF. But yeah, about 3 weeks until our ebook comes out, and we think about the marketing aspects of everything. Probably put it on Amazon to start with, I would guess. We'll have to see what their deal is, and everything's just kind of been in a funk. You can just feel it. I don't know what the earnings are supposed to be. I think Apple or something. Yeah. I guess we got the Fed this week, so I'm sure we'll get a push higher. That's the Fed still continues to capitulate. Just keep on pumping money. Which is more than likely what they'll do. But we'll just continue to work our positions, not get overextended, stick to the scan, play by the rules, no FOMO, no YOLO plays. I'm going to get on the bike. Got about 8 minutes left. Get on the bike. Get a good workout in. Get ready for the market in the morning. Really, there's not a heck of a lot that we have to do, which is beautiful. You come in, sit down, and wait. You don't have to be searching around because you already have your alerts in. You already know what you're buying. You already know what you're selling. It just has to sell. And you know, if you already have your order in, you're not going to miss it. You know, you don't even have to have your platform open. Somebody asked me, you know, that was new, and it was a good question because a lot of people, I guess, don't know. But no, your platform doesn't have to be open. You know, you put your order in, go to work, or you know, go on vacation, do whatever. It goes up and hits your order, you're good to go. You got to realize, you know, your buys. Yeah, you can set your. They have the ability to set up an order. I like to be more interactive with mine, so like you can set it up to buy with, if it sells, if this happens, then you sell it at this price. But I would rather stay engaged a little bit, so at least I get to look at it every day. You can do it any way you want, though. Some people are just more lazy than others. I guess I need to fill out a little bit of the cells that we had on here, which was PAG, TIL, THO, HUBB, CFR, COF, and FANG. Oh yeah, not a bad day. You know, we came out with 2288. That'll be reflected in our profit right there. And we had 42 cents in dividends paid in, so we've made $800 this month in profits through trading, 533.68 just in dividend accumulation. So we're right on. Looks like we're maybe a little bit ahead. We got 4 days left. Let's see. Well, this is quite a bit longer, so we probably beat it by a little bit if you subtracted those 2 days. I don't know why I put those in there, but anyways, yeah, we're probably going to exceed that. We need to go to 16, so we need $300 in the next 4 days. So that's about 75. It's right in line, right? 78. Should be close. We'll see how many dividends actually pay. That's going to probably be your biggest, you know, guarantee. If you had 236 early in the month, at 183, it's hard to say. I mean, you could probably work it out, but who cares? You know, as long as you're not taking any losses, your account can only be doing one thing: growing. Why? Because you have dividends being paid. That's the biggest thing you need to concentrate on. Once you get good at collecting dividends, then you can fart around with all that other stuff that's out there. Leveraging your account because you want to get rich quick, it'll make you broke quick. You can play around with it for months and years, but after you give up so much of your cash, you're going to realize, damn, I should have just stuck with the dividends. I would have been so much further ahead. It takes a long time to get back. There's some people that swear by, you know, options and futures, and that's fine. I'd like to see their accounts. I hadn't seen anybody's yet. Yeah, so we're going to close on a a flat opening. NQ, of course, is going to be up if Apple's reporting and Tesla. That'll probably bring everything up tomorrow. We'll see. Doesn't really matter. We're going to collect what we got to. I would assume this PNC, it's a bank stock. I think it is. Yeah, financial services. It might pop. Who knows? Like I say, it doesn't matter. We're collecting that $1.15 every 90 days. You're thinking, that's $4.60 a year. We only have one share, right? Yeah, why? Because of the size of the account. Right? 31,000. We won't go over our max shares. It means we can be wrong 10 times, and then we end up owning 10 of them, right? But your guess is as good as mine where the price would be if we own 10 shares. It could be down at 17 bucks. At least we didn't have 178 times 10 right here. You know, it's $1,700. If you had 100, it'd be $17,000. It goes down to, let's just say it goes down half. You've done a lot of money, especially in relationship to the cost basis, how much you actually have in it. Don't get carried away. Keep your mind in the game. Take your time. You know, if you want to add more money to your account, that's fine. The higher it gets, once you get over 100,000, then, you know, if you're following this system, I'll show you how you can make more. You can actually double the amount that you're making, but with the same amount of risk. Just be patient. Oh, 54,000 on Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's see. Yep, that's it for today. I was going to check out some other stuff, but it's 4 o'clock. I need to get on the bike. You guys have a good rest of the afternoon. If you need any help or you wanted to get acquainted with the scans, just let us know. Reach me at Dividend Collection Team, T1ReconRider@gmail.com. Give us a shout later on.